What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the online banking service called Wise, which was formerly known as Transferwise. And also, before I keep mentioning Wise as a banking service, Wise isn't a bank. However, for services Wise provides, it's regulated in a very similar way to a normal bank. And that means it's actually just as safe. Wise is a FinCEN registered and licensed as a money transmitter in most US states and territories, and also in most other areas where Wise doesn't hold its own license. It offers services through its partnership with Community Federal Savings Bank, which is supervised by the Office of Comptroller of Currency. In addition to following legally required safety standards, Wise employs a range of manual and automated processes to keep customer money safe. These include two-factor authentication, regular auditing of processes, and a 24/7 anti-fraud operation. And also, by the way, this isn't a sponsored video at all. I just happen to be a little bit biased because I've been using Wise for just about a year now, and I just happen to really like their service. So today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons to see if it's the right service for you to use. Welcome to the Investor Expat, where my goal is to help everyone obtain both financial and geographical freedom anywhere in the world. Let's get started. And also, if you want to earn around a 12% APY on a stablecoin asset like USDC, make sure to check out my website, safestakingguide.com, linked below to find the best rates that you can receive for staking and lending any digital asset. So Wise was started in 2011 in London, and it was created to make international transfers cheaper. And now it's doing just that with a lot of different features when it comes to swapping currencies, sending currencies, paying with multiple currencies, and also just having a regular savings account on the platform. Some of the cons include limitations on funding options. So what do I mean by that? Well, it doesn't allow you to fund the following services: cryptocurrencies, currencies like Forex, CFDs or contract for difference, options including but not limited to binary options. And sometimes I've been able to fund brokerage accounts with it, but not all the time. And honestly, I just wouldn't recommend using Wise for that. I would just recommend using a regular bank account service for that. At Wise, account opening is free and maintaining your account is also free with no monthly cost. However, if you hold more than 15,000 euros in your balance, you will be charged a 0.4% fee annually. Ordering a Wise debit card costs you around £5 or €8 or around $9. The first two withdrawals with Wise from any ATM is free up to £200 or $100 per month, but cost around 1.75% for UK/European customers and 2% for US customers above this amount. Besides that, over 2 monthly withdrawals, there is a fixed fee of £0.5 for UK and European customers and a $1.50 fee for US customers per withdrawal. Now, where Wise shines is actually transferring and swapping currencies. The fees vary a lot when it comes to sending specific currencies. Wise also charges a currency exchange fee for international transfers, and this will vary around 0.35 to around 2% of the exchanged amount. Depending on the currency, Wise charges a top-up fee based on the currency and method used to top up. The fastest and most convenient ways to deposit money, like credit or debit card payments, are charged by variable fees. However, for currencies like euros or pounds, there are also free ways to actually deposit money. And unfortunately, there is actually no method available to deposit USD for free of charge as of right now. But you can also do an ACH deposit, and it's relatively cheap, and it's definitely cheaper compared to depositing with a debit card. Now, you might ask, Revolut or Wise, which is better and what are the differences? Well, here's a chart, going over some of the comparisons, and it's something to look at. Personally, I like Wise more than Revolut because sometimes I often feel like Revolut doesn't know exactly what it is, and it seems to be overly complicated. There's currency swapping, cards, vaults, crypto, and the list goes on, making it overwhelming sometimes to even use. I like Wise a bit more because it's more simple and also just has a better UI in my opinion. So you might be asking to yourself, who is Wise for and is it right for you? Well, I believe that Wise is perfect for expats and individuals who travel often and also want an easy option to wire money. I've used Wise for around a year now, and I've not actually had a single issue with my account. I've also linked the card to Google Pay, so I can actually just use my phone anywhere I go. That actually accepts a contactless payment, which in Europe is really pretty much everywhere. As an American who lives in Europe, Europeans often laugh at me as an American when it comes to bank transfers. To us Americans, we typically use services like PayPal and Venmo to send money to individuals, while Europeans send via wire transfers to each other, and to us Americans, this can sometimes be a little bit complicated. Wise is the easy solution for me to wire to anyone, and it's actually saved my ass a few times. Here's an example. I was in Poland, where I currently live, and I was getting a haircut, and after I got the haircut, I went to pay for it, and the cashier says they actually don't accept cards. So I asked, what are the options? And they didn't say PayPal, they didn't say crypto, and they didn't say Venmo. The only options actually were a wire transfer or cash. So I logged into my Wise account, and then I sent them money via a wire because I didn't have any cash on me. And there were actually a few situations like this that have definitely saved me. Also, when traveling to multiple countries, if I were to pay with anything via a debit card or credit card that's linked to my bank, sometimes you need to give them a heads up so they don't freeze your account, making that more of a headache. Whereas with Wise, you actually don't even have to do that. Also, your Wise account can even serve as a proxy between your main bank account, protecting you even further from fraud. And the application notifies you about all purchases, logins, and can even freeze your card at any time. If you thought this video was helpful at all and you're interested in signing up to Transferwise, make sure to sign up with my link in the description below, and also make sure to check out my website where I show you guys the best places to stake and lend stablecoin assets and also just any other digital crypto asset, so you guys can be receiving a passive income yield on those assets, and you guys can actually get a little bit of bonus money when you sign up with my links. Anyways guys, that's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.